Okay, hey everyone, and welcome. I don't even know what we're going to call this. This was just a last minute thing that I threw together. That I'm here with Farmata Dia, aka Farmy, who was the first guest on the We Surf podcast. And I literally just called her up. Actually, no, I texted her out of the blue and said, Farmy, I have an idea for something. Are you down? And she said, yes, Kwame, let's do it. Do you even know what it is? No, but I'm down. Let's do it anyway. So,
Yep.
that's just how she rolls. But what we're going to do today is I go on Google every now and again, and I just type in why do surfers or why are surfers or do surfers. And then what pops up is just a list of questions. And now these are not questions that Google has created. These are questions that have actually been asked by people out there. So today we're going to work on the why are surfers dot 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 dot. And I thought to myself, who better to help me answer these questions than Farmy? So you ready? I'm going to put you on the spot here for this one. Okay. Okay. So we're going to share the screen so everyone can follow along with this, and let's see what we got. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. So the first question we have are, why are surfers so ripped? Yeah.
That's
You
an
want to
easy
take
question. Surfing is a full body workout. Like, first of all, there's different kinds of surfing too.
Mm-hmm.
Over here, what we do, we winter surf. So it's like having a resistance band on your entire body. You have to be ripped. You can't be doing that consistently too. Like, that'll make you stronger than the gym, in my personal opinion.
I agree. And if you add into the fact that a lot of times when the waves are good, especially on the East Coast. I mean, I know it's all over, but especially on the East Coast, when the waves are good, we're surfing. So we are there
Yes.
from the time the sun comes up until somewhere around we can't move our arms again, which is somewhere like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours later. And that's just running on maybe an apple and some water.
Yes.
And then when you come out, you inhale food, and then if the waves are still good, which is unheard
You
of,
get right back out
you
there.
head right back out there again. So you can burn up, honestly, and I really tested this out one time. You can burn anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 calories in a surf session, in a long surf session. As a surf instructor / coach, you can burn up about 1,500 to 2,000 calories. But if you're actually surfing, continuously moving yourself through the water with your wetsuit on, you can burn anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day.
That's honestly crazy.
That is crazy. Now add into the fact that, during hurricane season, it's over. It's over. Yes.
Forget the calories.
Forget
Are
the
you
calories.
surviving hurricane season?
So at that point, yeah. So that's the reason why. And yes, we're constantly doing pop-ups and push-ups and on an unstable surface, and we're on our boards, crouching lows, tensing out, squeezing our stomach, our core muscles, our stomach, and doing all these different things. And yeah, but that's really, at least in our opinion, that's the reason why surfers are so ripped. Next question: why are surfers so chill? Well, because we're ripped. No.
Most of them are high.
Yes, there's that. There is that. But also, I mean, from my opinion, I think also we're doing what we love. We're out there doing what we love. We're enjoying. We're out there, even if it's cold, but, on the times when we do have warmth, we're out in the sun. We're outside. We're with our friends. We're hanging out. And, again, it is a proven scientific fact. The blue mind is proven that if people who find themselves closer to the water, who live close to the water, who interact with ocean water, who interact with the ocean more and more, they are just happier. They're just
honestly.
happier.
Also, it's like the way I think about it, we're willing to get our asses beat in the ocean. We are putting our lives on the line every single time we go out there. So if we're chill about that, you're not about to ruin a surfer's day talking about some like nonsense.
True.
Like you missed your bus? That's okay. I had the best surf session of my life today.
There you go.
I was late to work. That's fine. I got to surf.
I got barreled, man. I got barreled.
No. You hit your head, that's okay, because then you got the best wave of your life right
Yep.
after.
Yep. That's it. That's the move right there. So no, you are 100% correct on that. Next one. Why is surfers so blonde? Or why is surfers blonde?
I learned this
Mm.
in such a funny way. I was in school with a friend and she looked down at my arm and she was like, "Why are your hairs blonde?" And we
Hmm.
spent the entire rest of the period trying to figure out why. And I remember we were so dramatic. We were like, maybe you have some like Spaniards in your ancestry and that's why your hairs are blonde. And then finally somebody was like, "Girl, you're sun bleached." And I was like, "Oh, it's not me.
It's nothing
It's
that
just."
dramatic. No, you just sun bleached. Yeah. No, I mean
That's it.
it's again facts. If you spend that much time out in the water, I don't care, what color your hair was naturally. Eventually, it will start to get highlights, and it'll start to go a lighter and a lighter and a lighter color. Now, I know there are lots of people out there who try to get the same thing from a bottle. And I've seen people actually. I'm not going to name names because that's their jam. But I've seen people actually squeezing some lemon into some water and then and
I've
then they
seen
go
some of
right
that.
on the
I've seen
sand.
some of
They
that.
go, and I'm just like, just come surf with us for a bit. Just come
Hey
surf
man,
with
do
us
what
for
you
a bit,
gotta
and
do.
and then trust me, you'll get those streaks. It'll work out. It'll work out. But that's
It's
the
the
reason why.
trophy.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And you raised a good point though. But that's the other thing as well is that it's not just the hair on your head that goes blonde. It's the hair, whatever hair you have on your body. Once it starts being exposed to that sun,
Everything.
anything. That's it. You could be fully gray. Trust me, it'll find a way to get even lighter. It'll do its
Yes,
thing,
it's
you know.
crazy.
So yeah, and that can work to some people's benefit, but then also if you are a person who tends to take time off of work to go surf, and then slowly but surely, yeah, your boss or bosses may catch you out on that. So just for men. That's all I'm saying. It
Just
works.
for men. Ladies, don't even worry about it.
Why are surfers so fit? I feel we kind of answered that with why are surfers so ripped one.
Yeah.
As well. We surf a lot, and it's a. I'm actually getting ready to do this bit of a research project to do a little bit more exploration in this, because one of the things that they found is that surfers, or rather people who surf a lot, have their rest and heart rate is much lower than people who just are just, I don't say normal athletes, but do the same type of athletic for the same amount of time. So our
Hmm.
heart rates are just so much lower, and it has to do a lot with not just we're not just exercising and surfing, but then we're also inhaling the ions from that are released when a wave breaks. So stay tuned for that.
Mm.
I know every now and again I can be
All
deep.
right. That was interesting.
Thank you. I'm working on that one and should have that released pretty soon. Why are surfers so attractive? I mean, hey,
I
I
mean,
mean, come on.
we're
I
sun kissed.
We're
We're
sun kissed.
happy.
We,
We do what we love to do.
there was oh god, I remember this one time. This was like in the summer, and that summer it just had good waves, and I was like on the beach pretty much every day before work, leave, go to work, come back on the beach again. And I remember sitting on the train, and this woman comes and sits down next to me with her friend, elderly lady, and she goes, they're talking, and she turns, she goes, "Oh my god, oh
Oh,
my god, he smells just like the ocean. Smell him, Hazel. Oh my
oh.
god." I'm like, oh, I need an adult. I need an adult. I need an adult.
Not
She's
smell
like,
him, Hazel.
smell him, Hazel. Not Hazel, Hazel.
Hazel.
Smell him, Hazel. He smells just like the ocean. Oh my god.
Honestly, that's a compliment to me.
I was flattered, but no, you have. I mean, yes, we're sun kissed. Like we said, we're always happy. Um, and I will be honest and say, after a while, the our skin tends to take on the smell and the taste of the ocean. Now, you may think, oh, that's nasty because they serve rockweed, but no, I'm referring to the salt. And think about it. Who here or listening to this, or even me, can only eat one potato chip? It's impossible. Once
Yeah.
you taste that salt in it, you're like, I want that more. I want more and more of that. So I'm sorry, surface skins, yeah,
Yeah,
that's all included in it as well. So the smell, the taste, just looking at it because
everything.
they have that glow. Because sand, when you scrape your face on the sand after you take that wipe out, is a natural exfoliant.
Yeah, but also it's funny because I feel like most of the time we look crazy.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
absolutely.
like with the hair everywhere, and
Mm-hmm.
then when you come out the water and you're salty from head
Mm-hmm.
to toe, oh my god.
And you're on the and one of the things which I tell my students when I'm working with them is, okay, look, I'm gonna tell you a couple of things are gonna happen here. All right, I know you came here thinking you're gonna get barreled, and you see people paddling for waves, and then they duck dive and they come up and they're like, and they come back. No, that ain't happening today. What's going to
No,
happen
it's not
is
Baywatch.
it's not Baywatch. What's going to happen
It's
is
Far Rock.
you're going to have sand in places you didn't know you can get sand. I don't care if you're bald, but your hair is going to find some way to get in your face. It will. And at the most inopportune time, within the next 48 hours, your nose is going to start dripping water.
Oh, and
That, yep,
don't bend
fact.
forward.
Don't bend forward, because if you need to, when you're done here, I suggest you go do some downward facing dog and do it then. Just try to get it all out. But if you wait
Oh,
until like 24 hours, or you could be at the bar and that's when you meet the love of your life, as you're talking to them, bloop,
yo, it's kind of crazy because it comes out of nowhere.
yeah, you will have the biggest job interview in your life, and while you're talking to them, yes, I think I will be a benefit to your company, and that's what's going to, yeah, and that's when they're going to look at you like, little nose candy there, no,
Yeah.
sorry, goodbye. So no, that's what's going to happen with it. So sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's you're right. Yes, they are very attractive, but there are times we just ain't cute. I'll freely admit it. Especially
At
when you're wearing a
all.
wet, when you've been surfing all day in that wetsuit.
Oh no, I think people look very nice in their
In
wetsuits.
their wetsuit, but when you peel that wetsuit off,
No.
and the smell that hits you from the wetsuit,
Ooh, the
because
smell.
that's also part of the attractiveness as well.
I'm traumatized by like winter booties right now.
Yeah, there's a
Mm.
what's it, Seaskin, this gentleman that I follow on Instagram, and he had this one time where there were he's an artist, and he put up this thing with these two flies that came up, and one of the flies is like hovering over some winter boots, and it says, "Ooh, what is that amazing smell?" And the other one says, "It smells like hot microwaved urine. Oh my god." I thought to
Yeah.
myself, yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
what
that
it
is
can smell like.
it. Yo,
Okay,
look,
no,
you gotta do what you gotta
you
do.
gotta do what you
You
gotta do
have
to
to
get your waves.
gotta do.
You people in temperate in tropical climates, I know you're laughing at us right now, but hey,
Y'all would never know the struggle.
you don't know the struggle. We're built different. That's what we do. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so we answered the so blonde, and we answered the I think so happy is so chip. We answered that as well. Why are surfers deficient in vitamin D?
I feel like if you're a surfer that's deficient in vitamin D, you're
Yeah,
doing something wrong.
you're definitely doing something wrong. I mean, unless you are like, unless like Iceland is your local break all the time, or but even then the sun comes out. So I don't know about that one. Not too sure about that.
I
Now
think you need to
brown,
go see your doctor if you're deficient in vitamin D and you're surfing a lot.
yeah,
Because that
yeah,
doesn't sound like it got anything to do with the vitamin. It sounds like
I
it got
agree.
something to do with you.
Yeah, I agree, because even for me, like when in the winter, in the winter we don't get out as much, and even when we do surf, we're still wearing pretty much everything except for just the head. So
Face,
yeah, I
yeah.
will, I will, I will happily pop some vitamins for that. But apart from that, once spring hits, then everything is
That's it.
that's it. Yeah, we almost like we're overdosing on it after a while. That's also
No,
part of the reason why we're
literally.
so happy. Because
Yeah.
we just, that's part of the reason why we're so happy as well. Why are surfers hair blonde? We answered that. And why are surfers always running?
Because one more wave.
One more
One
wave.
more wave will
Okay,
have
well
you
let's break it
running.
down. Let's break it down into two sections. So going to the ocean. Why are we running to the ocean? Because the waves are good,
Oh, just
and we only
the
have a
waves.
certain amount of
Like what?
time to surf. Because the waves are good, and then you also remember we're also at the mercy of the tides and the wind. And
Yes.
I love being a surf coach. However, we also at the mercy of, okay, oh crap, okay, I got a class at 9 o'clock. It's 8:52. I gotta catch as many waves as I can. So I'm not strolling into the
Literally. Let me
ocean.
catch three
No, I'm
waves. Let me
running.
catch
Yep.
three waves.
Yep, exactly. You gotta run in to make sure you can catch your waves and then come back out and teach your class, because otherwise said surf school owner
Mm-hmm.
will come and call you out of the water. Call you out of the water.
1,000%. They are not
Yep,
playing with you. Beep, beep, beep from the
exactly.
beach. Get out.
And at that point, it becomes like, I don't know if
Mm-mm.
this ever happened to you, but like when you were a kid and your parents used to come to, like, kind of like, I know, I see you in there. You come out. It's time for you to come home. So you're being called out of the water essentially by a quote unquote parent. You're like, damn, I just want to get one more wave. That's it.
And then everybody looking at you like
Everybody's
it's a
looking at
grown
you like,
ass person.
you gotta go. Why are you still here? You gotta go. You know you work with them. You're wearing their t-shirt. Why are you still in there?
Literally. And then they're like, yo, take your students to the other side.
There you go. Like, okay, when you come back here, take your students over there. So yeah, so we run to the water because we want to get in there as quickly as possible. Now, why are we running from the
Mm-hmm.
water? Which is what Farmy said, because one more wave can last anywhere between 1 hour to 6 hours. One more
No.
wave,
One
yeah,
more
because
wave.
yeah, because one more wave really is okay. One more wave, you catch a wave. No, that one didn't count. I didn't do what I wanted to do on that one. So let me try it again.
Yes. It's one more good wave.
One more
That's
good
the
wave.
worst part.
Yep. Yep, has to be one more good wave. So actually, I remember one time. You tell me if this ever happened to you. So I remember one time, and I don't work there anymore, so I can say this out loud. So I came down to the beach, and I thought to myself, so I looked at my watch. Said, all right, I can surf for 2 hours, still make it home, change, and get to work in time. I'm good. So I got out there. I was surfing. Looked at my watch. I was like, all right, I still have half an hour left. I'm good. Surf, 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 surf. I looked at my watch again. I'm like, it is 3 hours past the time I was supposed to leave the water. Shit.
Yes.
Well, I'm already late, so might as well. It doesn't make any sense.
I might as
I'm
well
already
catch
late.
another
I
wave.
might as well. I'm already late. And then I came out of the water
Yo.
and I called them up and I told them I had an emergency dental appointment, so I couldn't make it into work. And I went back and I surfed again. But yeah, that's why we're running, because that one more wave took an hour past the time. So now we got to run back, and while you're running in the
For
parking lot,
real.
trying to take off a chest zip wetsuit, and you're doing all this bit, and
Yes.
yeah.
You're like, I'm a rinse and I'm gonna do this and that. I remember when I was at station, I was so lucky. And now it really hits me how lucky I was. Because my
Mm-hmm.
schedule was based on the waves. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
else mattered. The
Mm-hmm.
waves were checked and then the schedule was filled.
Yep.
And now that it's like non-surfers, I'm just like, y'all don't understand. Like, I'm having a family emergency. The waves are
Mm-hmm.
4 to 5 feet at 12 seconds. And if you're not from New York, you're like, 12 seconds, that's short. But look, we deal with 5 second intervals most of the time here.
Yep. 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 There are many a time when you're paddling out and you're just like, okay, I can, okay, heavy, okay, that can, yeah. So no,
We're
we
just here to
12
paddle.
at 12 seconds. That's long. That is long. That's a long
Mhm.
interval for us. I can
That is
you can
long.
you can get out with 12 seconds, sit down, have a conversation, talk to people, discuss a
Yes!
recipe.
Jetty to jetty! Come on!
12 seconds is a long period of time. But yeah, it can get, and you are right. It is a family emergency, because if I don't surf, then the people are in my family. We will have an emergency, because I'm going to start this emergency with them. So I need to surf. So trust me, you do not
No,
want me
literally,
coming there.
like, literally, we're all gonna have a problem.
Mm-hmm. It's a fact.
Yes.
It's a fact.
It
I'm not being
really is.
facetious. I'm not doing it to say funny, to be funny. That if we do not surf for a period of time, then what ends up happening is our friends who don't surf, our family members who don't surf, after a while they start to look at us like, "Why are you so grouchy? What is wrong with you? Why are you so crabby?
Yes.
Are you okay? Is everything okay with you?"
Yes.
And then you're like, and then you start giving them the response. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
I'm good. You wouldn't
Yes.
understand. That's it.
And then it's
We just
funny, coming from a beach town, like I always tell people that come to Rockaway, I'm just like, During hurricane season, like it's so lively, local summer, everybody's happy. But then when there's no waves, like you really feel it in the air. Like nobody looks happy. People don't say hi to you on the sidewalk anymore. They walk past you because they
Yep.
don't care. There's no
Yep. They just
waves.
don't care.
That's all people want.
They don't care. Or if they do say hi to you, it's hi in the form of a grunt. And they just keep walking. Or you walk in the stores, you're
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
hey, you're like, good morning. What's so good about it? Hmm? No, no, seriously, I'm really asking you,
You've
what
been
is so
surfing?
good about it? Just like, no, leave it alone.
Literally.
No, no. But
Mm-mm.
no, I think that okay, so we've run through all these questions. I'm not going to do the others because I'm trying to keep this one short. Farmy, thank you so much. Anything you
Mm-hmm.
want? Actually, before I do anything you want to add? Any question that you think that should be asked here that didn't is not asked here?
Um,
Why are
I feel
surfers?
like the big question is why are surfers surfing so much?
That's actually a pretty good
Like,
question. Why are
why are
surfers
surfers
surfing so much?
addicted to surfing?
Oh, we can go multiple directions with that one. We can get fully scientific and start talking about the dopamine release and the positive ions in the
Yeah,
water, and
it's
we can get it
literally an
all.
addiction.
Or we can just say it's fun.
Be
You need to
careful.
do it. Be careful though. Be careful. Be careful. Don't
Be
come out during
careful.
hurricane season. All right, so we're gonna end this here. And Farmy, as always, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hope you guys
Thanks for
enjoyed
having
listening.
me.
Hope you guys enjoyed listening to us and talk about these. And if there are any questions that you think with this one, the why are surfers question, then feel free, send it in. Maybe we'll address it next time. All right. Thank you very
Got
much, everyone. Take care.
Peace.